And time. Few years ago, me and my mother was having a conversation about her filter coffee experience. She was impressed and amazed with the flavor, sweetness, and aroma of the coffee. And she came up with a wish. She wished that she can preserve her memories of the coffee experience. And because of this, I set up a journey and started to begin to find the best optimum way that I can preserve coffee experience. So here I am today, all the way from Malaysia. Hi, my name is Weng, and today I would like to tell you a story that how we turn coffee into a lasting memories. First, we need to understand how does a coffee behave, how the mechanism works. The coffee flavor experience changes. The main reason is because of oxidations. That's where fats in our coffee exposed to lipid oxidations, it will undergo lipid oxidations, where the fats molecule is damaged and create more off-flavor compound. At the same time, the aroma volatiles will slowly degrade and losing its aroma. At the same time, the last thing, chronogenic acid in the coffee will cause the formations of quinones, imparting the bitterness taste in our coffee. Eventually, it will be an unpleasant experience. Now, we can turn over the menu and look at the formulas. Oxygens plus fats equal to rancid. And by giving that, me and my team, we decided to keep our coffee differently. We keep it in a nitrogen flashback right after roasting. That's because nitrogen is colorless, odorless, and also effectively inhibit. So we replace it by using nitrogen. So we isolate the oxygens. So my coffee can still degas while exams for the oxygens. At the same time, it will keeping the freshness and preserving more flavor, sweetness, and aroma. Of course, as your barista today, my promise is always to provide the best coffee experience for you. Therefore, I'll be grinding your coffee right before brewing. This can reduce the oxidations of my coffee and preserving all the elements that I want you to experience. And you can imagine, it's like two apples. One is sliced and left it for a while. Another one, freshly cut. And today I have came across with this amazing coffee that I want you to experience. It's a geisha varietal from Finca Mikawa at Colombia, Masila Risaralda regions. This coffee that I selected for you today is a carbonate maceration process. The fermentation has intensified its flavor and built stone fruit quality like sweet peach and create amazing sweetness and tactile experience throughout the slow drying process. And after we got this coffee, we roasted it into a medium light roast profile with the extra number of 75. Sorry, a little bit shaky. This is to optimize the flavor and sweetness for your coffee by roasting it into medium light roast, not my shaky hands. Now, we have a solution to keeping the flavor and the coffee. Now, we need a brewing method to unleash its flavor into your cup. Therefore, I'll be selected Hario Switch as my brewing equipment because it allows me to utilize the fully immersion together to extract your coffee. Fully immersion and percolations. This, especially during the fully immersion, it will greatly enhance the extractions for sweetness and acidity and pushes the flavor into your cups. Especially the volatile substances as well. Now, for today's recipe, I'm using 15 grams of coffee to brew with 240 grams of water. And the target brewing time will be 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now, let me break down my brewing recipe for you. It's simple. I separate into 3 different stages. The first one, I call it the pre-extraction stage. This is where I immerse 70 grams of water for 30 seconds of extractions. It allows the coffee particle to reach the equal moisture level and raise the temperature. Well, this will force all the volatile substances to extract into a cup, creating a rich and flavorful one. And come to the last second pour. I call it the full extraction stage, where I will still immerse 110 grams of water by giving 1 minute extraction times. Well, this gives us sufficient time for the coffee soluble to be extracted and pushes more flavor and aftertaste into the overall cups. And come to the last one. I call it the post-extraction stage. This is where I turn my brewing method into percolations. While pouring 60 grams of water into my cup, it allows the water flow through the coffee bed and to avoid over-extractions in my cups. Well, this will create a smooth and juicy mouthfeel into your coffee. Now your coffee is almost ready. Let's move on to the most important part, your tasting experience. Okay, now let's turn over the menu. We will begin from the aroma. First, you'll be experiencing the notes of red apple, peach, and black currant. Now I'll be transferring into the cup for you. So when I serve you the cup, please don't rush to take note. Just enjoy the aroma first. I'll be giving you the tasting instructions later on, okay? And there'll be a few information for you. If you worry you'll be missing out, don't worry. You can bring the card along with you after the presentations. Grinding it freshly, preserving its freshness. Now it gave a rich and intense aroma into your cup experience. So for the aroma assessment, thank you. Are you ready? Sorry if I interrupt you. Let's move on to the flavor. Okay, so for this coffee, you'll be experiencing the flavor notes of red apple, peach, and along the temperature goes lower, you'll be experiencing the note with strawberry and black currant. And the aftertaste is lingo and long-lasting with black currant notes. The acidity is malic acid with medium intensity, just like the red apple. Okay, and the sweetness is medium intensity as well with black currant juice. And the mouthfeel of the coffee is juicy with medium intensity. Now overall this coffee is balanced and harmonious. Now moving on, when assess this coffee, just drink directly from the cup. Okay? Now you can assess the coffee when I call for the time. And I would like to tell you, the combinations of aroma, flavor, and sweetness is truly amazing. Well, it captured me when the first time here as a brewer. But however, these things will change over time, mainly because of oxidations. But the interesting topic is showcase how complex and diversity is the coffee. And in the world of brewing, as a brewer, it's a challenge and also a pleasure for me, because I'm not to be master my brewing method, but also to be understand every details of the coffee changes. Now be able to understand everything of the coffee, I'll be serving a great coffee to my customers and to myself. Once again, thank you for your time. I'll be able to share my vision here. My name is Weng, and I'm from Malaysia. Time.